Everyone, time to kick off the week. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Cam Thomas, Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. The shot by Russell, no good. Orlando with the ball. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in mistakes.
He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line.
The pass to Banchero. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Russell deciding where to go with it. They grab their own miss. Pass to McCain. Watford, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, boy, he's dancing with the basketball. It's on a string. Cam Thomas gets the space.
Banchero with it. Claxton picks him up, and Banchero gets it to go.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's in there.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo.
Can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Banchero. Claxton with the block.
My goodness, how quick off his feet is Nick Claxton?
Takes the three. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 9.
It's been a dominant
Nets trail by 3. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Keeping the D honest from mid-range can open up other parts of the floor.
Now for 3, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Russell. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. Nice.
Claxton with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Corner. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
Now here's Russell. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. And Claxton gets the bucket. Here's McCain. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. Watford outside. Launches it. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Wagner to throw it down.
Here's Claxton. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And it's Thomas picking him up. Pass to Carter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They could see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Williams is checking. Caro is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Suggs, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carter, a screen on Claxton. Here's Banchero. Some solid defense from Claxton. Russell from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
From outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Williams' shot is good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Already Excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Russell against Suggs. Here's Thomas for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. That's now. They're on an 11-3 run. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Suggs with it. Russell covering. Wagner outside. Carter from outside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, he's heating up fast.
Right wing. Unloads. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Give him an opportunity.
Now here's Russell. Defense is right there. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor.
Here's Wagner. Claxton with the block. Here's McCain. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes.
Their left side. Shot to stop the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Nick Claxton getting it done for the Nets. Played tremendous D. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run.
On the offensive end.
They've got Goga Batadze, Banchero out there with Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the one spot. That's the group. The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
From deep, Melton connects from downtown. Melton's gotten himself going with a triple. And here's Anthony to the inside. Shot's good by Black.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Melton up top. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other.
They've controlled the boards tonight.
Melton finds Sharp. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger after opportunities for steals.
The three is up. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Anthony's gotten himself going here by 23. Here's Sharp. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Sharp's got 5.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And it's good. 2 points. Back home. Back to Wagner. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, you can't let 3.
Puts up a deep 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Wagner. And a two-handed jam!
Well, that possession to me highlights where Cam Thomas overcomes the contest.
Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch.
Looking for ways to help your team? That's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Here's Johnson, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy.
Johnson for three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Suggs with it. Outside Carter. Suggs with a screen on Claxton. Wagner for three. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this.
Caldwell Pope against Johnson. From behind the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Suggs. Launches a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Picking up right where he left another to fall.
And stolen by Suggs. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, how about the two-way?
Carter with it. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Against Russell. Suggs, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Watford. No good. Unable to win this run. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. Orlando making a switch here. Here's Black. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn out in front, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Brooklyn, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Brooklyn Nets.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. On the floor for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Cam Thomas. Here's Carter. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A 7'5" wingspan and outstanding touch. Carter Jr. makes that look easy against the contest.
Drains the triple. They're on the wing. Thomas defends. And Banchero gets it to go.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in germstable ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Gets the three ball to go.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Doubled by Watford. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. And he's going for the lob! Deflects the pass. Thomas with a steal. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Here's McCain. And there's another one for the Nets.
Great play calling, great execution.
To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he floats it in for the easy two. It's Thomas on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas has got 10 points.
Really on a roll.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner. One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nets leading by 17. Outside Russell. Pass to McCain. Thomas, right side. And a strong finish with two hands.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
Wagner for three. And another three for Orlando.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out towards
To Russell. Over Suggs. And there's Russell on the assist by Thomas. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Suggs. The three is up. He buries it from three.
all 5 of the last buckets they've given up.
For three. Here's Watford. Claxton passes to Watford. Takes a three. Shot clock at 6. Russell from outside. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough...
Here's McCain from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is...
To Suggs. Here's the three. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries. Thomas with the ball. And stolen by Suggs. Here's the break.
Well, quick thinking there from Suggs. Looking impressive defensively to get that steal.
Over Banchero. Tipped. Carter with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Here's Carter. Rejected by Claxton. And he's able to get it back.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
4-3. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here's Suggs. He's got 12. Carter from outside hits the trifecta. Carter's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well,
Here's Wagner. Pure from three-point range. Wagner's got 22 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And 1:01 left in the third. A nice shot by McCain.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Say with a screen. The three from Suggs. And the three-pointer goes. Suggs has got 15. Left in the third. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's how you up the ante.
plays.
Here's Batase. Here's Suggs. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Back to Anthony. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, fans...
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
The Magic need to put one up here. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson for three. Drops in the three. Johnson's got
all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Sometimes a player is...
Anthony outside. Tadze.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Anthony feeling it out a bit from 10 feet away. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
From deep, Melton counted from distance. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter. Back to Anthony. There's the three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Anthony outside. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anthony's got 12 points in just the second half. Over Suggs. And the Nets tack on 2 more. Now here's Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Suggs. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Wow, how about the explosive athleticism on just...
Over Banchero. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Watford's got 24 points. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. The three from Banchero. And again for three.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc.
Here's Wagner. Score it. 13 shots.
He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. The three ball. Nails it from 3. Suggs has got 9.
He makes it look easy.
Now here's Russell. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. And here's Suggs. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Knocks down the triple. Suggs has got 29 points.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Banchero. Counted. And it's now only a 5-point Nets lead. Now here's Banchero. Tightly guarded. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Jalen Suggs, despite his youth, proving he's willing to step up when his team needs him.
Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now. Clock and game clock.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession. In the clutch, wow!
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Orlando. Russell from deep three-point land. No good from three-point range. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Over to the left wing. Open shot, Banchero. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game?
Outside Russell. Oh, bangs home the three! And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And there's not enough time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.